right, guys, we got Chase on the 1, Dale 2, James 3, Lance 4, Larry Richards on the 5. JC's not going to make it out. We're going to pump Jack to the 6, Axel to the 7. The 8 is Will, the 9, Paul, Lyle on the 10. All right, guys, we got marshals ready. We got drivers gridded up, ready to rip. Keep it clean, work together through that wall ride, and at least the first couple laps have some patience. Don't lose it for yourself right off the get-go on the tone in less than 5. Somebody going wide to make sure they stay clean, and almost went so wide they ended up in Joe Murphy's pit area. These guys trying to work their way through that quad section. Oh, we got a pile up in the quad. No hitchhikers. All right, guys. They're off and racing. Next up, we're going to put water down again, and then heat 26. Let me check my browser here on scene.
Hard to follow.
What is race 26? Short course, four-wheel drive short bus. If they get out there on the track, we're going to have just a little breeze. Oh, caution coming onto the straightaway. It's clear. So we're going to get water down, then four-wheel drive short course. And then we'll have another 40-plus nitro buggy A-main, another big old nitro long A-main after four-wheel drive short course. So we're going to get a nice water down after this, a really nice water down. So four-wheel drive short course will go out there, rip it around while it evens out a little bit, and then we'll have another nitro A-main. 1.5 down coming up on the clock here. Caution up front, caution up front, caution up front is clear. We got I gotta scroll up here. We got Chase, Dale, Lance, Jack, and Larry Richards, your top 5 here. Still a tight battle after that for the next 5 trucks, all the way back through Lyle and 10th. It is close, less than 3 point something or less all the way through the first 10 between trucks here. I'm gonna give these guys one more trip around after they complete 5. I'll start calling out some splits and whichever battles are closer, but there's not really any that are not at this point with 2.5 down, approaching on the timer. All throttling out of that. He got a little wrong on the lander, the front triple, and was able to throttle out and get it to settle. Oh, and now he's struggling through the quad. Go ahead, Paul. That was good. That was good enough. Making sure he didn't nose into any traffic, but he didn't want to gain a bunch of time by getting stuck on the piping and not being able to go through that quad section. Chase Johnson still leading around, building almost 5 seconds now. Following him is Dale Winstad, then Lance Backey, 3 back, just under 3 to Jack, and 4 Larry Richards and Axel battling 5 seconds back of Jack, 1 point something apart. Then James Johnson and Paul Swanson, 1 point something apart for that 7 and 8. Again, after this, they're going to put a nice water down, and then we're going to get on with full short course and then the next nitro main. Up in the quad, caution in the quad, caution in the quad, caution in the quad is cleared. Awesome checkup out of both those trucks that came through as I was calling caution. Paul Swanson going to get it right. He didn't like how he got around onto that step-on, so he decided he was going to do it again. Dale Winstad leading around Damone. Dale, Lance, Jack, your top 3 I'm showing on the screen. Oh, I just saw Chase Johnson walk by the RD booth. He must have just had to come off. And I'm seeing a long red lap showing for Paul. Let me look for the one with the puzzle piece. I see him out there. Wondering what's going on here. I'll have to watch that as he comes back by. Oh, he got nosed into, it looks like Lance. Dale Winstad, Lance Backey, Jack Legan, your top 3. Dale going upside down coming into the short straights. So that's going to let Lance right by and put Lance Dale coming onto the straightaway nose to tail. Jack Legan just a straight behind them. Oh, and one of them gets it outside coming onto the wall ride. Paul doing his best just to suck in behind these fast guys and figure out where are you finding all that pace. I'm learning all kinds of tricks following these guys, I bet. 4:45 down, 3:15 to go. Lance, Dale, Jack, Axel, Rick, Larry Richards, James Johnson, Paul Swanson, Will Champagne. The truck's left on track. We got Chase and Lyle off, it's showing. Let me look around here and see if I spot Lyle out there somewhere. I do, I think. Is that him coming by here? No, that's Larry Richards losing his wing. I do not see Lyle out there. Lyle is off. Oh no. Help inside the quad, inside the quad, inside the quad. Awesome. Jack's not thinking it's so awesome. It took a second. Oh, looking like we got some kind of problem there. He's losing driving some of the front end again. Is that what's going on? It looked like it was pulling hard to one side every time he touched the gas. 5:45. 5:50 down, just coming up to 2 to go. That's going to put Dale Winstead, Lance Backey battling 1.3 apart. They're going through the wall ride right now. They are battling for that lead. I'm seeing a lot of people covering their ears walking by this PA speaker, so I'm going to turn the ones in front of the booth down just a little bit. 1:30 left on the clock here. Dale, Lance, Axel, Larry, James, now the top 5. All of them looking like just on barely 17 or just off of 17 on a 16-lap run. Paul and James Swanson, or sorry, James Johnson, Paul Swanson, battling there for that 5-6. Who's going to take the 5th spot here this run? Both kind of similar colors, some orange and some yellow. Really bright white nose there for Jack, or sorry, for James. Paul Swanson on the white tires, because white is faster. Yellow wheels are slow, is what I was told. Oh, caution coming on the straightaway. Oh, it's clear. That was almost a T-bone situation happening there. Just under a minute to go. The battles are spread it out just a little bit. James and Paul Swanson. Paul's trying to keep James in his sights. Oh, when he gets it stuck on the pipe coming into the step on, that's going to help. Caution coming onto the straightaway. You're clear. Oh, Larry Richards still losing the wing. It's still held on by one wing button or screw. Down the straightaway with 23 seconds left. Who's going to come around? Most of the cars coming out of the infield. Probably going to make it around for one more lap. Awesome stuff. James going huge in the quad. That was cool to watch. Blew the corner a little bit, but I bet he's still smiling just as big as if he nailed the corner. That was the tone racing to the line. James Johnson going to come down the straightaway. The first one done in that 5th spot. Axel going to come down the straightaway. He's going to take 3rd.
Paul Swanson.
Waiting on the cars on track to finish their last laps around them. We're going to get a really nice water down. Not a light, quick one, a really nice water down here. Even if we have to give it a minute before we start forward short course.
All drivers are finished. Larry Richards.